sound.
Yes, the sound is on.
Okay.
And it's all right. Because of time, let's just kickstart. I'll try and figure out what the issue was after we finish the class today. Then hopefully we sort that one out for tomorrow, okay? So welcome all guys for this class. My name is Andrew Kibe, and I will be walking you through a small introduction to the subject of money, all right?
Yes.
So I want to start by apologizing about today morning. I was really set to start the class in the morning. Unfortunately, we lost power at my home. And
No
by the time it was, thank you. So I know I convinced a lot of you, and we had to try and come up with a plan. So we decided to reschedule it in the afternoon. So as you see me here, I'm actually seated at your Sacco's office. I decided just to come and do it here because I believe they have a backup generator just in case electricity decides to go out. All right. So before I start this class, maybe I can just hear from one or two of you. How many of you have ever learned anything about money? Anyone? Is this the first time all of you are learning about money?
No.
Okay. I want to hear. Let me hear from your end. What do you know about money? I know all of you in the morning, you always tell your parents, dad, mom, when you come in the evening, please bring for me, please bring for me. What do they use to get those things that you're always requesting?
From money.
Money, isn't it?
Yes.
Great. So let's hear, what do you know about money?
Money is used to buy things.
Money is used to buy things. Beautiful. What else is money used to do?
I used to not provide food,
Ah,
clothing, and
Money is used to buy shopping.
So most of you know money is just for buying.
Money can be saved.
Oh, brilliant. Money can be saved. Eh?
Yes.
Why do people save money?
To use it later for future.
To use it later for future.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a good thought. That's a good process. Now, where do you save your money?
in a piggy bank or in a bank.
Piggy bank.
Piggy bank.
Or your bank account.
Okay, in a bank account. Where else? Under the mattress?
No.
Why not?
Because
Mattress is a safe place when you're lying on the mattress. It should be safe under your mattresses, isn't it?
No.
Just like the way you receive a coin from the fairy tale. Okay, that's fine. At least I've got an understanding of what you guys think about money. So I'll be walking you through a bit of it, not in details, but just to give you an understanding about it. So allow me to introduce you to a new club which will be forming with your schools. Those of you who would be interested from what you hear me speak about, feel free to ask your parents to contact me to get the contacts from your school. Then you'll be able to come and speak to your head teachers or the owner of your schools, because we want to set up this new club in the whole country where we'll start doing two very important things, okay? So the name of this club is called Dreamers Club Africa. As you can see, there's this young man here, or lady, I'm not sure which gender this is, but you can see what he's doing with the hands. Basically, he's saying he's won. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he's raising the hand saying, yes, I've won this, okay?
Yes.
So before he won, he had a dream about something. He wanted to achieve something, okay? So all of us, we are going to call ourselves dreamers because we all have a dream. Who doesn't have a dream here? I know if I start asking you, like, let's say, what would you like to be when you grow up? Let me hear those answers here. That would be interesting. Christopher,
Yes.
what would you like to be?
What I would like to be is to be a businessman or a pilot.
A businessman or a pilot?
Yes.
Aha, that's good. Ariella and Ariana, what about you two? I can't hear you. Let me know. I think there's a problem with your mic. Wendy, Wamboi, what would you like to be when you grow up? Please unmute. You've muted. Unmute, then you speak out, then I'll be able to hear. We'll be able to hear you. Yes, Wendy?
I'd like to be a doctor.
A doctor. Okay, Faith?
A business lady or a doctor.
A business lady or a doctor. Wow, these are interesting ones. Okay, Esther Kimani? Baraka, what would you like to be when you grow up?
I would like to be a CEO, a lawyer, or a pilot, or a doctor.
Wow, excellent, excellent. Let's hear from one more. Namayen. Talk to me, please.
I'd
like to be a lawyer.
You'd like to
be a doctor.
Oh, a doctor. So I've had a doctor, a lawyer. Joan, tell us.
A teacher.
A teacher. Excellent, excellent. So today we're going to see some very interesting things today. Now, this club is going to be made up of two parts, okay? The first part I'm going to talk to you about is that something, you know, what you call charity, okay? How many of you like doing charity work?
Yes.
Okay, so at Dreamers, we don't call it charity, okay?
Yes.
We call it
Yes.
the humanitarian responsibility, okay? So I'll be sharing with you with schools, we'll be doing a lot of good things, yeah? How many of you have ever seen this man here? How many of you have ever seen this man here? I'm going to share a story with you about him, eh? He used to work in a place called Sacco National Park. And there's a time Kenya where we didn't have rain for a very long time, okay? And animals started dying because of it was too dry. And you know we need water to survive, okay? So he felt so bad to see the animals die. He went and took his savings. You've all been talking about some of the things you do with money is save. So he took this money from his savings and then he went and bought water. And then he put the water on this truck you can see here. Can you see a blue truck? So he put water inside this truck and then he drove inside Sacco National Park and he dug this hole. If you look carefully here, you'll realize this place is dug, eh?
Yes.
And then he'll start now pouring this water here so that animals could come and drink water. Now, if you look behind him here, these are animals. So you have zebras, you have buffaloes, they're all here. And they're waiting for this water because it was very, very dry. Okay? So the question, I'd like you to see something here. Before he decided to do this, this is what was going on in our very own country. What can you see in front of you?
Dead animals.
Animals are dying.
Exactly. Do you see how dry? Do you see how dry it is?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is what he kept seeing, and he really, really felt so bad that he decided he's going to take all his savings and actually help this animal. So one of the things we're going to do at Dreamers is we want to help him with his initiative. because we believe we were created to take care of all God's creation. Sini kweli?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? God
Yes.
created you and I, or God created humans, and then he gave us the responsibility over every other creation, including human beings. Okay? So what we want to do with this at Dreamers Club is we want to start teaching you to grow up, to learn to take care of God's creation. So from plants, we'll be planting trees, we'll be taking care of animals, a lot of good things we'll be doing, okay?
Yes.
Now this year, we did something. We realized there's a lot of children who need a wheelchair. How many of you know what a wheelchair is?
Me.
Or you
Me.
all know, yeah?
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good, good,
Yeah.
good. So there are a lot of children in this country who cannot go to school because their parents are so poor to afford a wheelchair. Okay? So one of the things you're going to start, the moment you go back to school, the schools you're going to partner with, is we're going to start teaching you about money and something called entrepreneurship. I've heard some of you say you'd like to be businessmen and women. That's very, very encouraging. And we're also going to start teaching you things called investments, which I'm going to touch on it before we finish our classes. This is just an introduction for you to understand. And once we start learning these things, we'll start figuring ways of how we can make money. And the money we're going to make is the one we're going to use for these charity things. So this thing of coming to your parents with forms written, you know, there's this cause, would like you to contribute. This time we're saying no, because we want you to learn how to raise that money yourselves. And the best way to go about that is how? Let's create ways of making money through learning. Once we learn, we start doing things. So in these schools, this club is going to form entrepreneurship ideas. For those of you who said would like to be businessmen and ladies, this is going to be a very good opportunity for you, because it's going to start giving you that experience of the things you need to do to actually set up a business, how to run a business, how to sell, how to make profits. We'll just learn a lot around that. Then the money we make, we go do good to the world, okay? So
Yes.
that is the first part of this club called Dreamers. So it is called the humanitarian responsibility. So we are looking at ourselves as humans, and we're saying it is our responsibility to take care of all God's creation. That's what we want to start teaching you, to grow up with that responsibility. Okay? So that's number one. Then number two, we are going to start learning about money. If time allows, we're going to touch a bit about entrepreneurship or business. Business, another word of business is entrepreneurial. So when you say you want to be a businessman, another word is you want to be an entrepreneur. So we're going to start introducing these things so that even when we're doing good to the world, we are gaining knowledge and skills that are going to help us make that money. Okay?
Yes.
So there's some videos I wanted to play for you today as introduction, but because the sound has a problem, we are going to play those videos tomorrow in the morning. Hopefully we're able to fix what the issue is, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, there's some question I want us to go through, okay? From where you are, would you like to be rich or wealthy?
Well,
Rich.
Well,
Rich.
Wealthy.
Rich,
Rich. Yeah.
Rich and
wealthy,
wealthy.
rich and wealthy, both of them. Okay, Joan, what would you like to be? Rich or wealthy? This one I need to hear from everyone. Let me start with Faith. Faith, what would you like to be?
Rich and wealthy.
Both of them?
Yes.
Christopher?
Rich and wealthy.
Rich. Okay. Joan, would you like to be rich or wealthy?
Wealthy.
Oh, wealthy. I hear you. Wendy and John,
I would say wealthy.
you'll say wealthy. Why wealthy and not rich? Wendy.
I would say wealthy is not like having money, but you have more than money.
You have more than money.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I like that line of thinking. Ariella and Ariana, talk to us. Wealthy or rich? Wealthy, rich. Rich, wealthy. Which is which? I can see from there your mouth is moving is wealthy. Okay. Namayan, tell us. Wealthy or rich? Alexandria?
Wealthy.
Wealthy. Esther Kimani? I can see MK. Wealthy or rich? Bailey?
Rich and wealthy.
Or rich and wealthy? Sorry,
Yeah.
Bailey?
Wealthy.
Wealthy, okay. So do we know the difference between these two? We are going to look at that, okay? Let's go to the second question. This is also interesting. Do you prefer being employed or having your own company?
Having my own company.
Okay,
Having
Baraka.
my own company.
Having my own company.
Okay, Baraka, why? Why have
Having
your
my
own
own company.
Why not employment?
Because I
Uh-huh.
earn more money from my own company than
Oh,
getting paid.
aha. So when you're
Yes.
employed, you cannot earn more money than when you have your own company.
Yes.
How many of you agree with him?
I do.
I do.
Okay. Oh,
Me
so
here.
But hey, wait. But most of you told me you'd like to be doctors. Are doctors employed or they have their company?
Sometimes
Not
it can be
everybody.
Sometimes employed.
Sometimes they have their own company.
Sometimes they have their own company, but most of the time they're what?
employed.
Employed.
Employed. Hi, what about teachers?
Yes, by the government.
Employed.
Are they employed or they have their own company?
Employed.
Employed.
Ah, someone said I'd like to be a lawyer. Is that employment or you have your own company?
Employment.
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 Oh, now you're starting to change now.
Employment.
Okay. All right. A pilot. Is that an employee or that's the owner of a company?
No, you can
Employment.
have your own airline and then you fly the airplane.
Aha. You can have your own airline and you fly your own airplanes.
Yeah.
I like that line of thinking. You can also own a big hospital like Aga Khan and be a doctor in it, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aha. You can own a big law firm and become a lawyer in that company, isn't it?
Yes.
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 So how many of you still want to be employed?
Yes.
Anyone? Now that you know where the money is, how many of you still want to be employed? So let me ask you a question. When you joined school, is there any teacher who told you to own your own company?
Ask.
No.
Nope.
No? Why? Why do you think that is the case?
No.
Yes, I agree. I've said you said no. Why? Isn't it interesting? The teachers who are teaching you are not aware where the money is. This is why this Sacco has created this small program for you so that you get to understand some things about money, okay? So these questions we are going to, by the time when we finish on Thursday, you will be able to answer these questions and you'll be able to appreciate why we are looking at them, okay?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
let's go to number 3. What are some of the ways of making money?
By selling things.
Selling things.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. Another one.
Mm,
But there, who said selling things? I'd like to get your name.
Investing.
Me.
It's
Me.
who? It's you. Yeah,
Baraka.
tell me. Okay, Baraka. What kind of things do you have in mind?
Like maybe when you grow up and you're very talented, like in designing clothes, you can start like knitting clothes, stuff like that, and then you sell them.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So clothes is one of them. Baraka, I have another question for you. You said when you grow, when you become an adult, when you grow, can't you do it when you're this age?
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
Can you start a company at your age?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I can.
no. Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's listen to
Yes.
about three people.
Yes.
Eh? Yes.
You can.
Okay, who said yes? Who said yes?
Yes, you can.
Yes, Alexandria.
No.
Okay, who is saying no? I'd like to listen to the one. I'd like to listen to the one who's saying no.
Me.
Okay. Tell me why. Why you can't start? Why can't you? Why do you think you cannot start a company at your age?
Because they have not finished school and they're still in school.
And you're still young.
And you're still young. This is very interesting. Okay. What if I tell you you can do it at your age?
Yes, it's
How?
Yeah,
Will you
can,
believe
actually.
me?
Yes, because you can.
Okay. So what I want to share with you today is it is very, very possible. Okay. How many of you have ever heard a Swahili saying that says, mtoto mleavyo
Yes.
Ndivyo kwavyo.
ndivyo akuavyo, si ndio?
Yes.
yes.
The Bible tells us in the book of, I believe, Proverbs 22, it says, show the child the way, and even as an adult, he will not depart from it. Show the child the way, and even as an adult, they will not depart from. So when we are not teaching you about entrepreneurship or about how to make money, who else is supposed to teach you?
The parents. The parents. The parents.
Yes,
the parents,
teach
your
you?
teachers.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Do your parents teach you about money?
Yes. Most of the time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I agree. Christopher, tell us about your experience with your parents.
For me, what I've done for my parents, I have to learn how to save money more often. How to control myself, not to use that much money, and save it for the future.
For the future.
Yes.
What will happen in the future? I'm seeing everyone is saying we save money for the future. What is going to happen in the future? Are we going to another planet?
Yes.
No, because in the future, because in the future, that you want to now get your money, want to make your own house, build your own company. Yeah.
But why can't you do that now? That's my question. Why has it to be in the future? Why not now?
Because you're saving for the future. That's the reason.
Because you're saving.
You're still learning how to know things.
Oh, you're still learning how to learn things.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Okay, agree. Do you agree with them?
Yes.
Brilliant, brilliant. Baraka? Okay, Yemi, talk to me. Do you agree with what our friends are telling us here? What other dreamers are saying here? This is very, very interesting. Okay, that's fine. Today, we're not going to really to answer a lot of these questions. We just want to start popping. I want us to get curious. I want us to have a very curious mind about money, because when you're curious, a lot of answers come. When you question, a lot of answers come. The Bible tells us, knock, and the door will do what?
Open.
Be open for you.
Very good. Seek, seek, and what will happen?
Shall
You shall find.
Ah, you shall find, okay? Very good. So we want to start learning about money, but one of the things that we all need to do is to start seeking. We want to gain that knowledge. We want to start knocking that door of money, so that the day we open it, money falls on us.
Yes.
And we can do everything we want to do with it, okay?
Yes.
All right. Now let's go to number 4. What are the good ways of taking care of money? I told you people, we told you put it under the mattress and you said no, all of you refused. So tell me, what are some of the good ways of how we can take care of money?
Um,
By putting it in the bank?
Yes.
If you put it in the bank, okay, when you put it in the bank, is that a good way?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Say no, some say yes.
Can put it in your business.
You can put it in your business. Joan, very good. If okay, here's a question.
By not spending all of it.
And not
At once.
spending all of not spending all of it. Good one. Put it in your business.
Investing it.
Investing. Who talked about investing?
Wendy.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. We are going to go through that. Okay. What is the other way of taking good care of our money?
Saving and learning to earn it.
Higher. Let me ask you a question. I have a question to ask you. Can I?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, good. If I give you 100,000 Kenya shillings, okay, and then I tell you, or I give you a lot of money, let's say a lot of money, and then I tell you, would you prefer to put it in the bank or in your business? Where would you put your money?
In my business.
My business.
In the
My
bank.
Business.
How many say the business?
I agree with business.
I agree with business.
Bank.
Why not? But all of you are telling me saving. Where do you save your money? In the business or in the bank?
The bank.
In the bank.
So where would you put your money?
In the bank.
In the bank.
Yeah.
Yes. It will not increase in the bank.
Wow. Who said it will not increase in the bank?
Me.
Faith, that was you.
Yes.
How many of you agree with Faith? If
will
you put
increase.
money in the bank, it will not increase.
It will increase.
I agree.
How? How will it increase?
By gaining interest.
It will gain interest.
It won't.
Yeah.
Okay. How many think putting money in the business is better than putting it in the bank?
I do. No. Absolutely no. I don't.
Talk to me, talk to me. Be confident. Daniel, would you prefer putting your money in a business or in the bank?
In a business.
In a business. Okay, why? Why business and not the bank?
Okay. Let's say I invest in one of the business, like in a hotel. It come back to me even it's designed. That's why I say business.
Oh, that's why you say business. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But don't worry, we are going to discuss all these things and you're going to understand them. For me, my prayer and goal is by the time we finish in this class on Thursday, you'll be very comfortable with these questions because these questions are going to set for you how your future is going to be in terms of money. Okay, so these are very, very important questions. And that is why I appreciate this Sacco and your parents for enrolling you to learn these concepts. Most of us, your parents, really wish we knew these things that I'm taking you through, these things that I'm teaching you. Unfortunately, for most of us, we learned them through very painful experiences. Okay, so we've decided we no longer want our children to go through the same things that we did. And that's why we're taking you through this. I have another question that I'd like to know. What is the difference? How many of you know the difference between a bank and a Sacco?
Me. Me.
Yes. Who said me?
Ariana.
Okay, please tell me. Please tell me. What's the difference?
A Sacco.
Yes, I'm listening. Go ahead, Mom. A Sacco?
A Sacco
Is where you learn how to save, and a bank is where you put your money.
Oh, so a Sacco is where you save, and then a bank is where you put your money.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, anyone else?
Yes.
Okay, good, good, good one. Okay, anyone else?
Yes.
I want someone who has not spoken.
Me.
Ariana.
Me.
Okay. Sorry?
In a
Aya,
Sacco,
go ahead. Okay, go ahead and explain. What is the difference between a Sacco and a bank?
in a Sacco, you save many of them.
Oh, in a Sacco, you save many of them.
Many people.
Oh, many people.
Yes.
Yes.
But in a bank, you save one.
Oh, it's only one person saving.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have one.
You have a what?
another
I
definition
have
of
the
Okay.
difference.
Yes, go ahead. I'd like to hear. Let me know.
A Sacco is where you have shares, and a bank is where you don't have shares.
Oh, for a Sacco, you have shares. You said for a Sacco, you have shares, but for bank, you don't have shares.
Yes.
Aha, interesting. That is absolutely interesting. Any other definition, please?
I have another definition.
Me.
You have a what?
Another definition.
Another definition.
Let me hear that definition, please.
Okay, a
A
Sacco
Sacco is where you save all of you, and a bank is where you save one.
Okay. That's a good one. Let me hear more.
A Sacco is where you can put money, and
You can do what?
You can put your money, and you will take an option that will go for 2 months.
Okay.
And after 2 months, you can get even much money than you put it a few months before.
Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, good. I like the discussion. I like the ideas you're coming up with. You're really wonderful people who are speaking out their minds, and that is what is very, very important. There is no right and wrong answer. We're just discussing. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, here's the final question that I'd like to ask you. Would you like to work for money or money to work for you?
I would like to work for money. To work
Money.
for me.
You'd like to work? You want to work for money?
I would
No.
like money to work for me.
Me to work for money, not money to work for me.
Okay, so I see some want to work for money and others want money to work for them.
Yeah.
Which one is
I
better?
want to work for money. To work for money.
Why?
Work for money.
money.
Why is
Because
it?
if you get applied, you get money. So you get
What?
paid. Or
You get paid when you work for money.
yeah.
Money to work for me.
I've
You
heard
want
someone say,
money to work for you? You
Yes.
want to get money? Yes.
Okay, fine.
Money works for you.
I have heard someone say, I would like money to work for me. Who was that? I want you to explain to me why you want money to work for you.
Because
Yes.
because you invest somewhere, you get
Pardon?
back interest. You make it brings you put a low amount of money. You invest a low amount of money, and then when it brings back interest, they bring back a higher amount of money.
Okay. I hear there's some here who already really understand the language of money. Okay. Anyone else? Would you like to work for money or money to work for you?
To work for money. To work for money.
Agree. Which one are you going for?
To work for money.
To work for money?
Yes.
Okay, that's so interesting. We are really going to see how this thing really works out, okay? Billy?
Yes.
You want to work for money or money to work for you?
Me to work for money.
Okay, fine.
Definition.
You have another?
Definition.
Okay, share with me your definition, please.
If you work for money, you'll get valuation of the money.
Okay.
But when money works for you, you'll not get the valuation of money.
The valuation of money. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
Money.
Now tell me what you can see on your screen.
What I can see on my screen is money, business, invention.
Tom and Jerry.
Money, business, and investments.
Money, is that what you can see on your screen?
Yes.
Tom and Jerry.
How come
Tom
you're
chasing his best?
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
Tom and Jerry, money, business, and
Tom
investment.
chasing his best friend Jerry.
Money, business, and investment, and Tom and Jerry.
Wow, that's interesting. Just a moment. It's not supposed to be showing. What can you see on the screen? So how many of you can see something else outside Tom and Jerry? Who are these people who are seeing other things? Can you all see Tom and Jerry?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How many of you know about this cartoon?
Me.
Everyone, yeah?
Me.
Okay, here's the question I want to ask you. Has Tom ever caught Jerry?
No.
No.
Do you think Tom will ever catch Jerry?
No.
Yes.
When? When? When do
Plan well.
if he plans well?
Yes.
When
If he
he
believes in
believes
himself.
in himself.
When he has a good
Yes.
plan.
When he has a good plan.
Yes.
Funny. He always makes plans. But Tom always makes plan. What goes wrong?
Jerry is
You
smarter
don't make them well.
Oh,
Jerry normally outsmarts Tom.
Jerry
Tom is too
smarter.
clumsy.
Yes.
Jerry is smarter.
He's
Tom is
very
clumsy.
clumsy.
Yes, very.
Smarter than Tom. Yes.
Okay.
The way you plan matters a lot.
It matters a lot the way you plan, eh?
Yes.
So how many of you plan things?
Me.
I do plan for my day. Yes, I do plan.
Okay. Do you plan for your money?
Yes.
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 You must.
Really?
You must.
Depends on
Yes.
what I'm doing for it.
Tell me how you go about planning. What do you do when you're planning about your money? What do you do?
You write a budget.
I write what
You write a budget?
I need to buy.
Or you write what you need to buy?
The
what
cost
I need to buy or not.
I can.
and the cost.
Right?
Buy the important things first.
Okay.
Important sufficient.
Oh, okay.
And stop spending your money.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so tomorrow we'll start answering these questions, the 5 questions we've looked at, sorry. And you're going to see why I have brought in Tom and Jerry. Tomorrow it's going to become very clear to you why this is the case. Now, the secret I want to share with you today is a lot of us, your parents, behave like Tom. We are always chasing Jerry. Jerry is money. Okay? I'm telling you the truth.
Yes.
Jerry is money. Tom is us, your parents. Most of us spend our years running after the money. That's
Guys,
what we call working for money. Okay?
Yes.
So you have all talked about being clumsy. You're defining us as your parents. Okay?
why?
And that is why it is so important for you people to learn these things at your age so that you don't make the same mistakes that we did. That's why I told you to this day, Tom is always running after Jerry.
Yes.
Even for us, most of your parents are always running after the money. So what we want to do is we want to learn smart ways. Instead of running after the money, we want the money to come to where we are.
Money. Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Because when you're running after it, you are spending a lot of energy, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
You run after it. Unafika mali unachoka, unaanza. You ask for water, you take some water, you rest. Then you continue running after it.
Yes.
So we want to be smart, not clumsy, okay?
Yes.
We want to figure a smart way of how we are going to bring money to where we are.
Yes.
And once you learn that secret,
Mambo alilila tupatisha mora hai.
sorry? Hello? Sorry, I didn't get that part. So I think I want to try again to see whether that video is working now. Let me know so that I know whether I can play for you what I wanted. Eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Can you hear now?
No.
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 Still not showing. No.
Showing but no volume.
Saying what?
It's showing but no volume.
Screen. It's showing but no
Okay.
volume.
What about now?
the site where we celebrate Black excellence, opulence, and
Yes.
affluence.
There's
Our
volume.
mission
There's
is to
volume.
inspire you
Yes.
as we enlighten.
Sorry?
Yeah.
We
It's
can hear.
working.
Can hear.
Oh, you can hear now, eh?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So today, I want you to listen to, at least for the remaining minutes, I want you to listen to the story of that man I was telling you, eh?
Yes.
So that you really get to understand the importance of us taking care of God's creation, okay? So
Yes.
here we go. Please pay attention to it, please. Thank you.
Okay.
From Wyoming Public Media, this is Human Nature, real stories where humans and our habitat meet. This time, we'll hear about a man who decided that the suffering of animals was his problem too. Patrick Kilonzo Malua is a conservationist and farmer in Kenya.
I live in a small village called Kajire. It's one of the villages that borders Sacco National Park.
The park and the neighboring wildlife refuge are major tourist destinations. People visit from all over the world to spot elephants, water buffalo, antelope, monkeys, and lions. For Patrick, seeing those animals was a part of ordinary life. They'd stroll into his village or even onto his family's farm. But that didn't mean the animals were exactly welcome.
People did not have good relationship with animals because they used to intrude into a farm. There was a very big drought and everything that we had planted got dried. Animals were coming to the villages looking for water. So the little also I had in my farm, it got eaten up completely.
That was in 2009. Because of the drought, animals were wandering in search of water and food. And in the park, it was even worse.
Before my eyes, we lost a lot of animals, elephants, buffaloes, monkeys, baboons, antelope, zebras, almost all manners of animals, because if there's no water, there's no life, you know. I mean, the odor of bad smell was everywhere because the animals were dying, really dying.
No one, not even the government, was taking action to help the animals. Patrick wondered what he could do.
I felt bad, but, you know, I did not have any strength and power to do anything.
A couple of years ago, another drought set in. One day, Patrick came across a buffalo sniffing an empty water hole and decided that this time he couldn't ignore what was happening to the animals.
I could see the need of animals having water. Babies were coming there, baby elephants, baby buffaloes, and every animal was, you know, grumbling for water. I was really moved even into tears because that was unbelievable that there's drought and everyone is sitting down, they're doing nothing.
Patrick got a truck that could carry 10,000 liters of water and drove it 43 miles to the wildlife sanctuary. He started with 1 truckload a day, but it wasn't enough. He'd get to the water hole and find hundreds of animals waiting for water. So he started making 2, 3, 4 trips a day.
Because I saw like 7, 8 years ago, I saw animals dying. So I wanted to look for an alternative.
His job was sometimes nerve-wracking. The animals learned to recognize his truck, and they'd run right up to it. It could take an entire minute just to get the water going. But the animals always waited, and that was proof to Patrick that he was doing the right thing.
They trusted me, and I trusted them as well. I know that there's a very strong bonding for people and animals. Like for example, I mean, they're not fighting when they're drinking water, and you know, different species of animals, and they're just there, and they love each other, and you know, they're not fighting. You know, they're brushing shoulders every time. So I mean, for me, I mean, people could learn a lot of love from animals. They could learn a lot of lessons of love. Yeah.
Patrick was often hauling water for 12 hours a day. He put everything aside to help the animals survive until it rained. At first, people in his village didn't get it.
People are like, how can you take water to the animals and people don't have water to drink? But I tell them animals, they don't have anybody to help and people can help each other. Yeah, people are starting to think twice. And it's like, oh, I think the animals have the right. They also have the right to have water. So most of the perception has now really changed, especially the kids in my village and some of the adults have really changed a lot. We had contributed in the downfall of not having rain. The climate change has been caused by people. People have done all manners of environmental hazards, and the animals are just innocent. Even the rain patterns have been tampered because of human beings. So I thought it's a very big shame for animals that are innocent. They suffer because of us. So I realized that I had a lot of responsibility. We had caused a lot of damage, and so we are responsible for not having water on this planet Earth.
It's been over a year since Patrick first decided to take responsibility. Since then, he's found some additional strategies to get water to wildlife in Savo National Park, like installing tanks with solar-powered pumps that draw water from underground. You can find updates on his GoFundMe page, where he's raising money to help animals through this and future droughts. Patrick plans to continue this work.
I think as long as I'm alive. Yeah. As long as I'm alive.
Okay, I want to hear from one of you. What did you think about that video?
I think it was good.
It was good.
Yes.
Would you like to help him?
Yes.
Yes.
It was amazing.
It was amazing, huh?
Yes.
That's
Because
these are the
just like
things.
you told us, we should take care of God's creation. You told us we should take care of God's creation.
Good. So this new club we're forming will be doing
Yes.
even more than that, okay?
Yes.
But at the same time, we'll still continue learning about money, businesses, and investments, yeah?
Yeah.
How many of you would like to start earning money soon?
Me. Yes.
Me.
All of you?
Me.
Okay. So today we're going to end up today here, but tomorrow morning I'm going to share with you at the end of our class. So let's meet tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Towards the end of our class tomorrow, I'm going to show you something that can start helping you in the near future, but we'll have to get consent from your parents. I'm going to walk you through that as we continue learning about money, all right?
Yes.
Thank you so much. It's been an honor and brilliant to meet all of
Yes.
you. I've been totally blessed. I will see you tomorrow.
Appreciated.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I will see you
Thanks.
tomorrow
Bye.
morning. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye. God
Bye.
bless
See ya.
you.
Blessed night. Bye-bye.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And because
Hey guys. Who's gonna live fast? Gonna live fast. I'm blaming. Sure. I'm good at it. On the left. 8 to 9. 8 to 9.